Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Hello, Natty. Welcome in. 2. Hogsmeade. It doesn't get any closer than Hogsmeade.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Sounds good.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Okay. It's a ghost. Eating an apple. I didn't think that was possible. I thought they couldn't eat food. Or pick up objects.
Revelio.
That's concerning.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Too late. Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by the week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
What are we on about?
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop.
Wait, Voldemort came into the shop? What?
Off to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Well,
Revelli. We're on the right track.
I quit
Now to
Hogwarts.
find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Thank you.
Harlow does not like people
Hi,
talking,
Sheepo.
as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
1 second.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
My first employment.
like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Seriously, I just passed the Hog's Head. Are you kidding me? Come on, game. Really?
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand.
No.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Yeah, it's not good.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Oh, thank you.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need...
Yes, she was. Obviously.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Revelio.
That's kind of cool.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, that one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Student will be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Well, then I guess I'm stupid.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
Wonder where we should aim.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Gone mad. Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see these. Right, fellas?
If I hear one more mention of plans of cost of spoils, plans what was agreed upon, so if plans were to your liking, I suggest you have a thorough examination of your...
When we're done here, I'm going straight to Hogshead. Or perhaps I'll just go now. I've had enough of Feldcroft. Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked up.
These guys are so talkity talk, when they should not talk at all.
I knew we'd never be able to see this. Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try to come through that. I shall be shining in Rookwood's eyes when he sees what I'm capable of.
Oh, that poor sheepo.
Rookwood will lead us to victory. You mark my words.
I've raided Rockford.
Revelio.
What? They're capable of defending themselves.
Man becomes who he surrounds himself with. Me too.
Students these days, full of themselves. Suppose that's what we're counting on, innit?
Can't believe we're forced to work with these goblins.
How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work
Oh,
for him.
my darling Otto.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
I might have gone more to plan if you'd paid attention to instructions.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
Well, that was almost terrifying.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Hey!
What is over there?
It wouldn't last a week. You see if you can last even a day without us reminding you where you last hid your sacks of gold.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this
There
back.
we go.
Feldcroft was extraordinarily
I was
dark.
like,
Does
it looks
no
like
one
it's in
put
that
up a
one,
good
doesn't it?
Whoa, you weren't so forgetful.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
I used to be stationed near Irondale with Selwyn.
Revelio.
Isn't it best, though, to sense one's way through the unknown? Surely one's inner wisdom has some sort of barometer, a clue. Further away is dark cloud. Working against each other when you should be working together. What good is one by himself when together we can stand undefeated?
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. Plenty of spoils in Cambridge. Never disappoint.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I'll have none of that.
What are your thoughts on?
I'm just warming up.
Well, you'll have to do better.
Oopsie doopsies.
How dare you do such a thing to me?
Revelio.
Oopsies. He saw nothing. That was so awkward. Alright, let's go.
Natty must be here somewhere. Revelio.
Found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Ray.
Over here. I need your help.
Alohomora.
Ooh, there we go.
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
I feel like I did the exact same thing, but at least it actually worked for you.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Bye!
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Oh, I agree.
Revelio.
Hello!
Expulsor! You got your skill up. It's mine!
Where are you running to?
Revelio.
Alright then.
What are you, shy? I've seen more courage in a bulldog.
What's that?
Expulsor! Might want to look up.
You won't escape.
What?
Survive this.
Whoa! Not what I needed right now.
And you! Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Had enough. I'm embarrassed.
That's just the beginning. Quite conductive, aren't we? Hope you could eye from me. To your knees. Pay for your knees.
Revelio.
Descendo!
Levitate.
Hardly felt.
Okay.
Death from above. Expulsor!
Nope, that was definitely not it.
Expulsor! What are you expulsor?
Electricity.
Expulsor! Give me more of that. Expulsor!
Expelliarmus.
Now you've gone too far. Might want to look up. Expulsor! Open it now while you're still alive. Expulsor!
Yeah.
Ha! Stupendous! Flash of inspiration!
Damn it! heck was that?
Officer Singer, and put an end to Harlow.
Oh, right.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Understood.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
Beautiful.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
100%. But yeah, she will not like that at all. There we go.
Revelio.